Their Project 2025 will make things much, much harder for people who are just trying to live their lives. I coached high school football long enough to know, and trust me on this, when somebody takes the time to draw up a playbook, they're going to use it.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is officially the Democratic Party nominee for vice president. And right now, Democrats are getting ready for the fourth and final day of the convention.
And tonight, Vice President Kamala Harris will take the stage. Caroline Cummings is live for us in Chicago this morning. Caroline, what should we expect today? And good morning.
And good morning to you. So tonight we will have the culmination of these 4 days over in Chicago for this convention. And so we'll hear from Vice President Kamala Harris making that acceptance speech. She is expected to define herself, introduce herself to Americans who don't know who she is, talk about her record as a prosecutor, as the Attorney General of California before becoming senator and then vice president. So she will use that record to prosecute the case, as she would say, against former President Donald Trump, her opponent in this race. So expect to hear about her background and also her vision for the future, you guys.
And Caroline, Governor Tim Walz spoke last night. In his speech, he reflected back on his time as a teacher and a high school football coach, but also his hope for the future. So what vision do you think he painted for undecided voters?
Well, I think what you said about his personal story is a big part of that, because part of why Governor Walz is on the ticket is not only does Kamala Harris get along with him in terms of co-governing style, because ultimately they will be doing that if they get to Washington and they're elected this fall, but they think that that background really makes him relatable to the average American who maybe feels like politics isn't for them or there isn't a place for them. So he really did showcase what he has brought to the table with experience beyond just being in political life. Of course, he was a congressman before he became governor of Minnesota. So he really tried to sell his personal story in his speech last night, too.
All right, Caroline Cummings live from the DNC floor in Chicago. Thanks for joining us this morning.